Hey guys, be sure to like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for extra content you won't see here. Click the links in the description below. Hey, what's up everybody? E-Revive for another action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends Deadpool Sasquatch Build-A-Figure wave. If you were wondering, you can order this entire wave from BigBadToyStore.com. There's a link in the description below where you guys can check it out right there for yourselves. I like the packaging art, I like Deadpool right there, and they did put Marvel back into the Legends logo, Marvel Legends. Anyways, there's the figures, there's the side of the package, and then there's the back. Moving on, the read-up on the back does say, so you need someone to do the dirty work. Great news, that's his favorite kind of work. So there's the X-Force Deadpool. This is actually what came out in HasCon. This is the HasCon exclusive. Now it's a regular release, so you guys can finally, I hope you guys waited and did not spend $100 for the HasCon exclusive, because this is the exact same figure as far as I know. We're going to compare the two and see if there's any differences, but as far as I know, they're the same, and you're getting it for $20 now. So no more talking, let's get him out of the box and see what he looks like. And if you missed the FastCon exclusive Deadpool, you now have your chance to buy him here. Here we have the X-Force Deadpool. We're going to do a quick run through here since I already reviewed the HasCon version, so it's going to be about the same. So here he is, comes like this, and then he does come with a few accessories. We have the two katanas right here, which is your same katanas that you're used to. The same BB or water gun or whatever type of gun they meant to do here, a fake gun obviously with the orange tip there, the same one we got with the HasCon exclusive. And now we do have a long rifle here that is blue and black, and that is it for his weapons. And then we do have the head of Sasquatch right here, so we can build Sasquatch up. We have the head. So we did get more accessories with the HasCon version, if that makes anybody feel better about paying more, I guess. If you did pay more for the HasCon version, if you didn't get it for the retail price. The HasCon version did come with a taco, it came with a blast effect, it came with a bazooka, two weird looking pistols, and a knife, like a little Bowie knife. So there's that. It did come with the katanas, it did come with the little water gun, and it did come with this, but it was red and black. Actually, I have it right here. It was this one right here, so you can see they changed it up. It would have been nice if they put an orange tip on this too to make it like a fake gun. It would go nicely with this, but it's okay. Let's take a closer look at X-Force Deadpool and see what we got here. We have a nicely painted harness here, very good detail. I love what they did here, almost similar to what they did with Cable, with adding that detail on the harness. I like how you can see the black and the blue, it kind of all fades in together there. The little buckles are painted as well. Going on to the back, you can see here, it looks good. It looks good, and that goes as well as the pistol holder there, and down to the X-Force logo on his belt. All looks pretty good there. So the head does move left and right, up and down on a ball joint and hinge. The arms go forward and back, they click unfortunately. They go in and out, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. There's a swivel at the wrist with a hinge, ab crunch, waist swivel. T-jointed legs go forward and back, they go in and out as so. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees, shin swivel, ankles go forward and back. There's an ankle pivot, and there you go. That's it for the articulation of Deadpool. Alright guys, and here we have the HasCon version next to the regular release version. So the HasCon's on the left and the regular release is on the right here. So the main difference I can see here is the color, and not a huge difference. One is brighter than the other. So the regular release is a little bit brighter, you can kind of see it, and then the HasCon version is just a tad bit darker. So it's not that big of a deal. Now there's other slight differences that are very minor, but there are differences, so I'm going to point that out. So all of his attachments are the same. We have the same harness, the same belt, the same sheaths, and the same I guess pistol harness or pistol holder right there on his leg. Now the two-tone color here with the black and the blue and the detail that they did on here, it's present in both figures. It's a little more noticeable on the regular release, but it's still, once you look at it close, you can still see it on the HasCon version. Other than the gray being brighter on the regular release, here's another difference. So the HasCon version has a painted black wristband there, and the regular release has a molded wristband. So they molded it, and you see how much bigger it is on the regular release. It's like 2 bands instead of 1. So there's that. Also, while we're here, you can see the leg harness or the leg magazine pouches and all this and that. Actually have paint details on the Hascon version. So the Hascon version has the buckles painted, they have the little buttons painted, and the regular release, they did not paint the buckles, at least in this version, because if you look at this button here, is actually painted. So they painted those two, but then once you get to this one, there's no buckle painted, and then these 2 pouches don't have the buttons painted. So maybe it's my version that kind of got an error, but I don't know. Somebody else confirm and see if they have the buckles painted on yours. If it's not painted, then it's all of them. Down to his ankles, again, just like the wrist, they painted the ankle bands on the Hascon version, and then on the regular release they actually molded a separate piece. It's not molded to his leg, it's a separate piece, but it's, you know, you can't really move it. It's the 2 bands right there, so it's not painted, it's an actual, you know, mold. So that's the difference there. A little subtle difference as well here. They changed the hands on the regular release here. So of course, Hascon's on the left here, and you can see they put the hand with the pinky sticking out, which we did see in the Juggernaut version. This one is just a regular trigger finger, no pinky sticking out. And then if we look on the other hand, this is a open hand with a trigger finger on the Hascon version, and then the regular release has no trigger finger. It's an open hand, but there is no trigger finger, so you can't really put him holding a pistol on the left hand of the regular release. So what do you guys think? Anything here major enough for you guys to want one more than the other, or what? You know, if you're someone that actually got lucky enough to get the Hascon version for retail price, then it doesn't hurt to buy another Deadpool. If you're a collector and want to have them all, then, you know, might as well pick this one up. It's not a big deal, but if you're happy with this, you don't really need it, because it's the same thing, essentially. You know, it's not that big of a deal. But, you know, tiny things like this bother you, then, you know, if you want one with actual molded wristbands and ankle bands, then here you go. If you like the brighter color, then here you go, you know. But keep in mind, you don't get as much accessories on the regular release. And here's your size comparison next to 2 other Deadpools. We got the Juggernaut Wave Deadpool on the left, and the 90s Deadpool from the same exact wave on the right side here. Of course, these 2 share the same body mold. Essentially, they're the same figure, just retooled here and there. So there's those 2. Of course, they're going to be about the same height, but if you look at him next to the 90s Deadpool, it looks like a 90s Deadpool is just a tad bit shorter. Not the biggest, you know, difference there, but you can see, you know, and then the difference in the sheaths on the katanas and all that. Also, forgot to mention when I was mentioning the differences between this one and the Hascon, is the Hascon does come with the burnt Wade Wilson head. This one does not. So again, less accessories for this one. Alright guys, I thank you guys so much for taking a look at my review of the X-Force Deadpool action figure from the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure Wave. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Leave a like and a comment if you did. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as always guys, have a great day. Bye.